I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. Have you ever seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's so nice to have you here. I am Galadias, and today I am playing some Genshin Impact. And I hope you're gonna explore with me or chill here with me. Yeah. Let me give me a tiny moment here. Okay. Why isn't he doing the thing? What is happening? There we go. Hello. It is so nice to have you here with me. Yes. So, I'm just exploring through doing the quests. If I do quests, I'm just going to do some different stuff. I haven't gotten too far in the new place or the ancient sacred mountain yet, but I am working my way through it slowly but surely. Oh, that was something. Okay. I mean, you're glowing. It is always so weird to me when it comes to world quests. They're not voiced. A secret source servant. Is it just Paimon, or is this one bigger than the others? It is. Rar. Oh. Fancy meeting you again so soon. Apologies, but there's no entries regarding you logged in my database. Humans this far down? This has not happened in at least 500 years. Wait, you're not armor or ethical, are you? Echo? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering it. There were indeed individuals referred to as such, but I am neither of them. I believe there must be some misunderstanding. Well, I mean, you guys kind of look similar. I am a prototype created to assist Lord... I'm not even gonna try, I'm sorry. With information recording. So, I have no name. Right? Wait, no, not that I have no name. I'm the only intelligent secret source servant without a master. Even after Lord... Fine. Seacutl? Seacutl? I don't know. Fell? I was still in charge of the most basic. The most basic system maintenance and information recording functions. However, some records have been lost due to the information of our shadowy foe. So I do not have data regarding my name. Oh, poor fella. Seems like we got the wrong guy. Dragon robot? It is fine. Oh, this robot is huge. But it doesn't seem too bright. This probably isn't the guy that uses machines to talk to us. But if it did say that, it is in charge of record keeping and stuff, right? Why don't we ask it if it knows then? Or, you know, about how we can reach the heart of the sacred mountain. Let's fire away then. Rawr. Oh, wrong button. That happens. How do we enter the heart of the sacred mountain? The entrance to the heart of the sacred mountain is a newly excavated entrance descended into the deepest fissure of the volcano, where it is defended by a secret source dragon idol. Moreover, any who wish to gain access to the heart must also obtain a permit. Only then can you gain the acknowledgement of the sacred source dragon idol that stands guard, heart of the sacred mountain, also known as... Why are they throwing big words at me? Where can we get this permit? According to the agreement and the edict issued by Lord Shukotl, entry to the heart of the sacred mountain, also known as something. I'm giving up on that word. The descendants of proceed onto the chamber of deliberation to submit an application and then wait for the permit to be issued. What about the energy source required by sacred source dragon idols? Now, searching no corresponding data entry categories, or perhaps the relevant data, like so much else, has become lost due to the abyssal corruption of the city. If you can eliminate the abyss's influence and retrieve the data, perhaps you might find the find the entries you seek. I have marked out a potential data storage location for you. Please eliminate the abyssal corruption present there to restore the area. I have no more questions. I feel like that sounds about about decent and doable enough, right? Right. Yeah, let's get going. After clicking that. Oh, wait, it is the other way. But what is over here then? You tell me to go that way. Fine. Is it easier if we use our room to go there? To get that one? I do have my exploration team. Maybe that helps. Come on, game. Don't crash on me. Okay, it didn't. Thank you. Okay. Then zoom in. I'll mark that for whenever I go through all of that. Okay. That is fine. It's been a while actually since I plopped on my Kniech team. We might as well do that. We're doing that, yeah. Oh, yeah, that doesn't. Ooh, it's in the lava. That does not sound very safe. I'm just saying.
Let's light it up. I'm going. Let the world collide.
Locked up.
Yes. Bam. Okay. Yes. What are you doing? Huh? I don't see how that was helpful. Ooh. Ooh. It's okay. We survived. We survived.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Okay. And I need another one, right? Yeah. That's what I did imagine. Ooh. Then eat. That's my best guess. That worked. I'm actually a little proud of myself for that one. I mean, there's still a lot to go through. I mean, we'll go through it at some point, I'm sure. Close behind me. Okay, is this how we get our pyramids? Please? I knew you would arrive, and so I prepared a welcome of suitable pomp and circumstance. Right. Though I know that you're only being polite, I am indeed glad to see you. Huh? So it's you after all. So, what are you calling yourself this time? This time, my name belonged to the scribe of the Chamber of Deliberation. In truth, he rarely ever touched quill or ink himself. Not since the secret source servants were invented, anyway. I won you? It sounds like I want you, but yes, I want you. You may address me so. Alright then, I want you. So, are you here to help us out with this Sacred Mountain Heart Permit thing? If you are without it, the astral assemblages within the heart of the Sacred Mountain will attack upon detecting any unauthorized entry. I have extracted records from Awanu. According to them, the permit required to enter the heart of the Sacred Mountain has been placed above the Chamber of Deliberation. For that cause, I have no choice but to set foot in this place, this congress of arrogant fools, this assembly of those who gloried in their powerlessness. Not to mention a den of pretenders claiming the right to judge their own kind. A dragon judge? Is it just me, or does it sound so familiar? It sounds like Nivelette. I fear you imagine quite the different beast. Yeah, a dragon's sovereign? I will say that is quite different. Let us go. We shall see where they have hidden the permits. Ooh. It seems they have left it over there. Did you ever think to hide it at all? Still, it seems but an empty shell. Hey, what's with these rift hounds? That means the permits gate security may have been neutralized, allowing them to take advantage of the opening and enter. What? Wait, what do we do then? No matter. We only need active the Chamber of Deliberation's repair and purify facilities. They're over there. Okay. Okay. Shadow foe threats detected. Internal safeguard auto repair mode activated. Oh, Paimon never imagined there'd be those sorts of something. Let me read. I don't have time. No, stop. No. Can I read now? Thank you. Paimon never imagined there'd be these sorts of mechanics inside a place like this. Those monsters never stood a chance. This place was built to outlast the very eons themselves. Not only does it bristle with defenses, but it is even capable of self-repair. So golden and shiny, Paimon wants to touch it. Rawr. It would be best not to. It will not distinguish between friends or foe, it simply consumes everything it touches. A crass and brutal approach. The designs those fools came up with. Still, we can use it to open the shield covering the permit, right? A serious proposal, a rarity from our dear Paimon. Grrrr. Indeed, I too did not expect our white herald to have such hidden depths. Much hidden wisdom. A shock to be sure. Paimon doesn't know what you're so shocked about. Anyway, let's find a way to make this thing ascend, shall we? Yes. Ooh, there we go. I can now control what I was doing. Ooh, thingy. Oh. I mean, I guess we're a bit too deep. We can get there later, though. I'm sure. Oh yeah, now you let me. Silly. Yeah, no, there's more of these. Keep seeing them everywhere. Didn't they only appear? Ooh, Yeah, no, I do not have time to read that. These are some humans. I did not have time to read that. Sure. Whatever. Medium retrieved, yes. Okay, okay. We got so far. Yes, give me this chest.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Something else I'm not gonna have time to read. Present the evidence. That is all I got out of that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ow. That kind of hurts.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Chamber to Flourish, Sovereign Ruler's Council record. There's so many words. Agenda neutralization of human settlements. Oh. Attendees, Vigilant 1. Nimalite? Mispronouncing that probably. Shukrab Hon. C. Jalelal. She. Kemuneu. Just Jetmo. Ox. Aikastahanba. Shamapo. I Kujijik. There's a lot of names here. I was wondering if there was any names we potentially did know. Because I would have liked if there was like a Aha lore or something like that. Because they do know an Aha. Or a Wa. So it would have been cool. But I guess that is personal. Wishes? Lord's present. Let us begin. Before we start, allow me to ask, where's the fourth lord? If memory serves, Awa Milal Khan Shukel has been absent from the sessions of this council for quite some time. Tell me, speaker, is that disdainful? Decadent? I don't know. District old thing still holed up in his lonely citadel atop the high cliff, lost in his futile research on the philosophies of life, or has he already perished like the 6th and 10th Lord, drowned in his own folly and decay? According to the 4th Lord, the research has been undertaking has now reached a critical juncture. As such, he has been unable to participate in our recent councils. I doubt that. He's merely looking for an excuse to neglect his duties. If he truly loves research so much, why not relinquish his title as a sovereign ruler and instead serve under the regent, who seems to share his facile, I don't know, obsession with technology? Watch your tongue, 11th Lord. His absence will not hinder the proceedings of this vote. Let him rot in his domain. Speaker, begin the deliberation. Then let us proceed. This session has been convened upon the initiative of the 5th Lord, who proposes that in the interest of the mitigation the risk of rebellion and ensuring long-term prosperity, stability, and peace, the sovereign rulers implement the neutralization of human settlements exceeds a certain scale within each of their representative territories. Should consensus be reached, even abstainers will be bound to uphold the Council's decision. Let the session commence, 5th Lord. You may now proceed your case. Comrades, brothers and sisters, esteemed sovereign rulers, hear my words, as you all know, of the 13th sovereign lord who governs Atlantia. 2 have already fallen to humanity's schemes. My reasons for bringing forth this proposal need no further elaboration. I only hope that you will not continue to ignore the truth. At this very moment, the species known as humanity has become the threat of our noble kind. The propagation and expansion have far exceeded our initial predictions, and now they have even stolen the secrets of wielding fusion. Admittedly, the understanding of fusion remains as crude as an aphid's. Yet the heights to each their overweening ignorance and ambition so may be compared to that detestable reaver from beyond the skies. If left unchecked, the kindling of rebellion will only grow more dangerous. As such, I Castri Sha'am Ko Shulel, overseer of Akpulinik? I don't know. Akpulinik proposed to this council to keep their numbers within a controllable range. We must periodically neutralize human settlements within their domains by incinerating the excess. Clearly, such a course of action would require cooperation among all present, lest the human, in their cunning malevolence, flee across our territories and in so escaping the ordained fate, thereby undermining the effectiveness of such measures. 6th and 7th Lord falls to their own weakness and incompetence. I have read the reports compiled by the servants, and I can find no better word to describe them as than disgraceful. The Sixth Lord was bested in combat by a mere human, then felled by a single arrow to the throat. The 10th Lord Fate was even more contemptible? I don't know. Deceived into mistaking a crude human imitation of jade for my token. Then ending up being sealed alive within the mountain. You should be grateful to the humans who killed them. For if they could be brought low by such creatures, what right do they have to sit among the sovereign rulers? Who is that lord? 6. It is not mentioned here because they're not in attendance. That is fair. The matter at hand has nothing to do with how they perished, Jade Maiden. Do not mistake me, Fifth Law. I do not stand in opposition to your proposal. On the contrary, I will cast my vote in its favor, for humanity is worth of neither our clemency nor our tolerance. Yet still I do not find your reasoning sound. If the day ever comes when humans truly imperil our kind, it will not prove that our kind has been it would but prove that our kind have indeed grown too weak, and in their decline they would deserve only to kneel before their I don't know how to say that. Subjectors? And accept destined destruction, for there would be no need, no possibility to seek an alternative. The strong endure, the weak perish. It is the eternal truth of this world. Do not forget it. I abstain. The fate of these soulless creatures, bound to starve, science concerns me not. Do with them as you will. I too shall abstain, Fifth Lord. I surely do not truly hope to persuade you. Surely you do not truly hope to persuade us that these wretched insects, these creatures, who knows not but to cower in the dark and slaughter one another without end, will one day suddenly unite? That they might march into the sacred city, which not even the usurper of the city would shake. Such absurd hysteria from a dragon. Such loathsome cowardice, unworthy even of my defiance. You and your arrogance are what is truly loathsome, Ninth Lord. If you do not support this lofty-minded proposal, then go wiggle back to your beloved Chichen Utok. I don't know how to say that. Continue there in self-deprecation, pretending your land will never be threatened by these insects, for even the most witless ants would not be so foolish to burrow into this bone-chilling well of yours. You dare mock me, wretched worm. Wherefore, I've not seen that word being used, but sure, comes such ire, 13th Lord, the ruler of Chicken Toka has spoken nothing but truth. If humanity cannot be eradicated entirely, such drastic measures would only backfire in the end. Rather than pacifying them as your intent, you will only spur them on to seize their insistent, I don't know, in fighting and unite against us. If that is your proposal, Fifth Lord, then for the future of our kind I stand in firm opposition of your folly. Hope, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers, would lecture us on future of our kind. I remind you, Eighth Lord, that you hold no such standing on this matter, for you have long since forsaken duties of your kind, of your kin, in favor of a misguided partiality for humanity. To this day, you have yet to explain why you employed dragon artisans to your domain to forge a longbow for your little human pet. Was this not a blatant overstepping on your mantle? You stray from the topic, Seventh Lord. Furthermore, my actions have sanctioned by your sovereign. I have never yet exceeded that mandate. I owe no explanation to the weak. You need not explain yourself to others, for already I have grasped your full intent. Indeed, as the Eighth Lord has stated, such drastic measures can hardly be deemed efficient. Humanity should instead be manipulated into regulating their own numbers. We need only select and support certain individuals from the shadows, bestowing upon them the necessary resources and aid to seize their power over their tribes. With such support, they can easily be shepherded into betraying their own kind, driven by their innate vanity and the need to secure their tumultuous position. Willingly, they shall foment conflict with other tribes, spilling one another's blood and shattering across fragile trust may have existed between them. This alone shall suffice, so why go to unnecessary length and expend our own resources on a far less efficient plan? One must have mistaken such feeble words for the self-conceited ramblings of some human Yelp? 12th Lord. Have you spent so much time among the fawning livestock in your domains that you have forgotten our way? Have you fallen so low as to measure your wits against insects, disdaining even to hunt them yourself? I have no interest in responding to your infantile insults, dear sister. Even the bestial hisses of those shrunken degenerates, these mindless lizards who spent their lives groveling in dust, have more worth than such senseless drivel? I don't know. Of course you may hunt as you will, that right is beyond dispute. However, out of genuine respect and concern for my brethren, I sincerely hope that you do not follow in the footsteps of the 6th and 10th Lord, who foolishly squandered their not so lofty lives out of sheer arrogance and folly. You silence, all sovereign rulers present have spoken. The vote shall now be held. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, against 1, 2, and 3. Tally. Final tally: 5 in favor, 2 against, 3 abstentions. Consensus not reached. Oh, interesting. That was worth it. Let me through. Oh, why is it shaking? Satisfied preparation, something. Yay!
I'm going in!
Yay! There we go.
Everything has its use.
I am indeed just collecting a lot of wishes. I haven't gotten too far though.
Play with as a child.
I was trying to get Jansan and I kind of failed getting Jansan, so you know, that also happens.
10 points for agility.
I wasn't actually supposed to jump there. Bears online, keep rising the something. Ooh! Okay. Oh. I'm an idiot. There we go. Hello? No?
Is this really necessary?
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Go. Another one to add to the collection. Let's actually get this now. Ooh, I cannot do that. Do I have to immediately bring that back? No. What? How am I supposed to do that? I guess we actually do it to them. Execution of sovereign ruler. Oh. That is not what I expected. I demand that you explain yourself immediately, 12th Lord. What is the meaning of this against any expectation you call for the execution of your own flesh and blood, and as at such a critical hour? Vulnerable speaker. Venerable speaker. What kind of an explanation do you wish for? The words I wish to speak, the words I must speak, have already been made clear by my proposal. I something Kachele, custodian of Q Bark. Excuse the 8th Lord among us. There's a lot of long names. Accuse the 8th Lord something of betraying our kind, and thus request her immediate execution. Instead of pressing me yet again on matters you already know, why not first question the 8th Lord herself to see what she might say in her own defense? I have no intention of defending myself. If any of you believe I am betraying our kind and defiled our sovereign's vision, then cast your vote for my execution. Only a weakling would waste words in such matters. How dignified you, haughty Grace, my dear sister, yet as I see it, you are merely grasping for an excuse, one you cannot find to explain your own betrayal. How else would you justify why the humans you keep, that vile breather, that brazen harborer of degenerates we had exiled, that insect who dared trespass upon my domain, whom you dare call daughter, who wields a weapon forged by a dragonsmith, has chosen to allow to follow in Excaliblanque's path, assisting him in slaughtering our kind. And why, even now, do you continue to tolerate her savagery rather than cast her out yourself? Is that not so? Our ever vulnerable paragon priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers. You name me a traitor, Twelfth Lord. If I truly were one, you would be lying at my feet, begging for mercy to save your pitiful lives. As for my beloved daughter, you have no right to make such accusations. She has chosen her path, just as I have chosen to remain loyal to her sovereign. If a weak worm like you cannot even kill her or maintain the territory granted to you by our sovereign, then that is your fault, neither mine nor hers. I too refute your accusation, Twelfth Lord. The human named Exblanque is a powerful warrior, worthy of our prospect, even in my eyes. He has shown himself worthy of facing me in combat, and of killing me by killing him in person. This is a fact that you should respect. That humanity offspring would flock to his banner is as natural as the idea that a plant would turn towards the sun, or that its seed would drift among the wind. It stands beyond reproach, and certainly does not constitute treason. You would speak in phony puny humanity's defense. I have no intention of defending anyone, Seventh Lord. My words are crystal clear, surely, as my teeth gleam with the brilliance of gemstones. I esteemed a formidable enemy named Exalblanque, but as long as tear open his chest of glorious battle, and to bathe my very heart in his blood out of respect for his nobility. If you would call it his defiance, I might not mind so defending your honor either, Seventh Lord. I request your pardon. I have not my intent to provoke you. It was not my intent. Such an outrageous proposal as itself an affront to the Chamber of Deliberation. I too do not consider following Exalblanque to be unforgivable crime. Perhaps you should call for my execution as well. The Eighth Lord speaks the truth on this matter. If you cannot defeat even a puny human, Twelfth Lord, then truly you all deserve to perish. You would deny her betrayal too, Jade Maiden. I have no deign to label the Eighth Lord a traitor, yet my regard to you, Eighth Lord, does not sway me sufficiently to reject this proposal either. Even the possibility of your betrayal is but one of 100,000. That sliver of corruption is enough to repulse me. Pure primal flame, but not the slightest speck of impurity. And well, you know this too. I know that well indeed. Were I in your position, Second Lord, my choice would be the same. Very well. Then you almost stir in me a pang of regret, Eighth Lord. In fact, perhaps I've already begun to feel it. 4, 2, 5, 7, 12. Final tally: 4 in favor, 2 against, 1 abstention. Oof. Oof. I have absolutely no clue about this one.
Are you running away?
No? Was that really not it? Am I an idiot? I feel like an idiot. Why am I struggling with this? Oh. Because I could do it like that. I see. I'm an idiot. Okay. Here we go. I'm unsure on how to proceed. Unless I'm supposed to hold it? Would that be it? It was it. I am straight up just an idiot. Medium retrieved, yay! I want that chest. Haha.
Do
No.
I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
So I'm imagining Kahua is potentially the Dragon Lord that was sealed? Because that would make sense on why he called himself a sovereign, because he was a sovereign. So he isn't just spewing words out of his bottom. Which is kind of cool if that is the case. Ooh.
Everything
Ow.
has a price.
That kind of hurt. Revive, please. I'm not gonna have time to read, am I? Maybe I can jump back up later?
Is this really necessary? Hup.
Ooh. I don't feel safe. Okay. Okay. That's a wrap. Finally. Guess we got the permit to enter that heart of Sacred Mountain or whatever now. No, as I said before, this is merely the permit's empty shell. A device made with a single scale, bereft of any information concerning its owner cannot be converted into a permit. Otherwise, would it not have become some sort of master key to be used by any old dragon? Quickly, bring a dragon of sustainable status to the stand. There are supposed to. Where are we supposed to find a dragon? Oh, wait! Does Kaida count? Oh? Not at the moment. No. Then what do we do? Long ago, after the great sovereign entered the heart of the sacred mountain, there were some who had the authority to, yet did not, active this permit. Perhaps this conspicuous specimen has placed here for the very purpose. Okay. We'll... Ooh! Oh. Maybe I'll struggle to get up now? Let's see. I am allowed to climb it. To some degree. Can I not see what was ever behind? Kinda wanna know now. Now I'm... Impeachment inquiry into Regent Kukulkan. Kukulkan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone is here. Okay. This session has been convened upon the initiative of the Second Lord, who proposes the joint impeachment? I don't know. Of Regent Kukulkan by the sovereign rulers. Should consensus be reached, even abstainers will be bound to uphold the council's decision. Let the session commence. Second Lord, you may now present your case. Oh. Deliberately erased. 9 in tally for absences. Wait.
How loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I'm slightly worried. Does that even mention in the story, maybe? I don't know, close.
Is this really necessary?
My little brain is working overtime. Okay.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
What a timing. Oh. I think we are disappearing into who knows where. Well, that is a pretty picture. That is the permit. Oh. The whole sacred city. Yeah. No, it is beautiful. Oh, cute. You wish to know the final outcome of that trial. Of course, those who called sacred judgment knew that the master of all light and flame was simply feigning death. But when a true king, only occasionally clear-minded, made an appearance in the flesh, the 13 lords and 3 princes, who therefore could not stop speaking hastily, withdrew the words, and the whole trial descended into farce, and was thus dissolved. Aww. Later on, the 3 princes would be slain in battle against humanity, while 10 of the 13 lords fell when the sacred city of Tulan collapsed, with one remaining in Chichen Okituka. But one lord survives to the present day. Through doubtless not in the form that it may have wished to maintain. Alright, let us continue into the heart of the Sacred Mountain. There all lies buried, including the yearning of the journey's end. My duty shall soon discharge in full. Chosen of dragons, if only you could have seen this place in its fullest splendor, its truest beauty. To touch the flame engraving lights, win permission to reach the sacred mountain's heart. Oh. Okay. Light one this side, it's gone. Yeah, it is. Wow. I have some thoughts when it comes to who is the last one alive, and I'm still sitting there like, I have a feeling that is straight up
Take it or leave it.
how. I have a feeling. It is an inkling. But you know, it is just an inkling, so it doesn't mean that it's correct. Time to actually continue exploring here, though. Ooh, trackable quest. What is a trackable quest? Continue. How do I enter the heart of Sacred Mountain? Yes, we have the permits. Let's access the data we recovered. Apologies, I do not have any restored data at present. Do you have any other inquiries? What? I don't have any further then, I guess. I mean, clearly we are missing something, but I mean, clearly I am missing something to do that. mean, we can do that. I'm just gonna figure out what the chest was about. Down somewhere. Then I'll probably find it sooner or later, I can imagine. Oh, what is that? That was absolutely insane. Saurians or tribal members can resist influence.
Okay. Is this really necessary?
It seems like we are to use the Saurian. Because I also thought I could do it with that, but I can really not see that, so... guess we are to use that.
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
No, of course not. Oh, this was dark. Comparison. I don't have those. So that's probably something we have to deal with later, it seems like. That's fine, though. Okay. Let's just continue.
Points for agility.
I still do a tiny heal before I forget. Yes. Nope. Yeah. Hello? Genshin? Don't crash on me, please. Okay, I'll be right back, actually. The thing I was supposed to fix did not fix itself. It's not the first time, so I'm not too shocked. Let's see here. Whoa. Oh, this is a huge ration, actually. Oh, completely missing. And I mean, it's just me in a nutshell.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Strike a pop.
Okay. Whoa, where are you bringing me?
Is this really necessary?
Clearly. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Please let me in. Oh my goodness.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Shower me with
Target acquired.
There we go. Hey. What was that? A cannon? Why give me notification for cannon? I can't see. Oh, this is the cannon. Oops. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Using courses. I am struggling hitting this one. Would have been funny if I reached out. Destroy the course. Okay. More course. Okay. Got it? Question mark? Whew. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Okay, so I can still shoot things. What happens if I shoot you? That went straight through. I guess that didn't matter. Yep. What do you mean, challenge? It's a challenge. Clearly, apparently. Who knows? I don't. I really don't know. But that's okay.
Are you running away?
Clearly. Clearly how we are running away. Can't you see? You're joking. Okay, I guess.
Everybody stand back!
Do I get a share?
You actually
Yes,
want
we're
this
gonna
trash?
follow it and see whatever place this is taking us. I'm slightly worried. Okay. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Okay, okay. Oh. 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 Not what I meant to click. Not what I meant to click. Oh. Woo. That's kind of cool. Also not what I expected. So, yes. There we go, and that's another one to add to the pile. Yes. My plan was not to burn myself. That is kind of what sometimes happens, you know? little bit higher here in the back. Nope. You're joking. Aww. Please. Let me back up. Oh. Okay, wait. I can go from here. I can go from here. That's fine. Up? Not around, please? Yeah, you noticed something. You did so well.
Strike a pose.
He does indeed seem sort of stranded. Even further up. This game likes to torture me with Saurians. That is indeed something. There we go. Maybe? Yes? Yes. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. Okay, fine. That's kind of cool.
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
No, of course not. That was kind of cool. And I imagine that also gave us... Even though I wonder which this one is. We'll see, I guess. I hope I have enough to reach that. Seems like I do. Seems like I do. Let's see. Where are we being taken to now? Oh. Wait, are we going back up now? Or back out? Oh, we go back up here. That is not what I expected, but that is kind of a cool detail. Cool. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that is kind of cool.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Indeed. Indeed, a one-trick pony.
Locked up.
There we go.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
I see more corruption down there, though. Yep. Thanks for burning me up.
Everything has its use.
Words of the sovereign ruler. I could. Kami. Kaben. I don't know. Ah, such a frightful foe those humans are. So weak as to be unable to withstand a single blow, yet even as their skin sloths off their corroding corpses, more of their kin rise up to take their place. Do you feel no fear? Do they not tremble in the face of death? Does not pain afflict them, nor despair consume their hearts? Ah, my lungs are pierced to breathe in agony. Those humans who would end me, did the bright light that fills their eyes once shine from ours? Ah, indeed, my lord. There was a time when we had yet to abandon our glory. Interesting, and not what I expected. Cool.
Points for agility.
Okay. I think we can continue on the exploration. Okay, so far we've done how much? 61%? Oh. Game? No. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Okay. Thanks.
Is this really necessary?
go! The show begins! Let's light it up!
Shadow of the past, mine to command. Don't turn
Ow.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Ow.
Strike a pose!
No. Let me zoom in. Okay.
Take it! Go on. You have my approval.
Oh, thank you.
Shower me with praise!
I mean, we're certainly getting farther. If nothing else. There it is. Well hidden. In Hutiaita.
May I present?
Ow.
Let my name echo in song!
That kinda hurts.
I'm going in! Yeah!
target acquired. Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash? Are you running away?
Is this really necessary?
Who knows? I don't know if it is necessary. Nope. There you go. Nope. Nope.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
There you go for that. Oh, what the hell?
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Um. Still stuck in the middle of nowhere, kinda. So,
Are you running away?
I mean, it is another chest, I guess. I have absolutely no clue how to finish that, but, we'll continue on what we were doing.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Indeed, he is. Ooh, I do not have anything to potentially break that even.
Is this really necessary?
So if I go up there again, take you with me, and I just drop down. Oop, down. Is there another one? Yeah. Hello? Um, ja, nej, det hörs fint ut det. Jag ska lite till. Yes. Ja, den är klar. Hæ? Ja, jeg har fått Jeg fikk pakken i sånn 12-tida. Han kom tidligere enn sist. Ja. Det gjorde det. Ja. Ok, så vi skal ete med en gang, da. Nei, det skal gå fint. Skal jeg bare avslutte det jeg holder på med. Yes. Det gjør vi. Harry. This was terribly timed. Hello, good morning. Genshin is going great. I'm as lost as always. But I do have 72% now on Ancient Sacred Mountain. It was also very, very sorry. I kind of have to go. So yeah. I'm gonna go have dinner apparently with my parents. Very sorry. Welcome so much to chat, and I'm so sorry I have to go. I hope you have a great rest of your day, though. So yeah. Goodbye. Sorry for a very short goodbye. See you again next time.